This 2017 BMW X3 is a wonderful car to drive. But at night, the cabin feels a bit behind the times. BMW gave us factory ambient light, but it's subtle, limited, and mostly orange or white. Today, I'm going to try something I've never done before. Ambient light upgrade. And I will be honest with you. When I first opened the box and saw all these wires, control boxes, integration cables, I was not completely sure what I was getting into. But that is exactly why this video is not going to start by tearing the car apart. We are going to test first, understand the system first, prove the power and iDrive integration first, and only then integrate it into the BMW. And if we do this correctly, the result should be a clean Factory Plus interior, dash lighting, footwell lighting, and hopefully factory iDrive control as well. Welcome to Professor's Garage. Today we're working on this 2017 BMW X3 F25 M Sport with the EVO-style iDrive system and factory ambient lighting. And the kit is from CarAktis. This is a zero trim ambient lighting kit. And the plan is simple. Power first, control second, routing third, trim last. Before we touch the car, let's separate this into smaller systems. This is the main control box, the main control cable harness. It clicks. And this is the cable to connect this in and integrate the control box into the iDrive system. Now, I'm not going to connect this yet because depending on whether my iDrive is a 4-pin or 10-pin, it's a different way to connect. If it's 4-pin, it's very easy, just plug and play. The 4-pin connector for plug and play into the iDrive system. If it's 10-pin, these are the wires. This is the center console storage light with the 4-pin connector, center console. So we can connect this in. The left and right instrument lights. These are the door lights. So for now, I'm going to put them aside. The shortest one is for the left instrument. And of course, the longest one is for the right instrument. This is for the instruments. Center console left and then center console right. Connect the left, which is the shorter one, to left, and right to right, the longer. Good. Footwell light extension, and it goes to footwell lamp, and these are lights for the footwell. We're going to connect all these in later. This one, I don't know yet, but with most of the wires and cables connected, let's figure out how to connect into the iDrive system on the BMW. Okay, we're in the car. Let's light up the space. This watt light is amazing. Also some panel removal tools. I have been using these for years. They are very sturdy, hard plastic, which works great. And doesn't hurt to have a T20 bit for a BMW. Open this cover and I will try to pry from here. And then from the other side too. Actually, better than I thought. Take your time, step by step, a section at a time, and then move across. Okay, I think it's off. 3 connectors there holding this, 2 on the near side and 1 on the passenger side. So we are going to remove those, disconnect, and remove the entire panel. This is one. Just pull it out. And there's one on the passenger side, the blue color. Okay, the connectors are removed. They're not difficult, but still need some patience and precision because these basically you just pull them out but because your fingers don't have much leverage, and there's also a bump here to hold it in, so I just push it up from behind and then pull it out. Okay, so 3 connectors goes to here, right, on the driver's side, 2 on the driver's side, and 1 on the passenger side. Goes from bottom up. Okay, so we can remove this piece, get it out of the way. So this is probably the most confusing part, but let's figure it out. Take off the panel and then connect to the adapter, the blue one, a 4-pin connector on this car, and there is the iDrive knob, the knob that we can use to interact with the screen, and that should come with power. Compare the connector, 4 pins for our adapter, and this is also exactly 4 pins. Looks like it does connect. Yes, connected. This will allow us to tap into the iDrive power, and so this is the same 4-pin adapter connector, and so we're going to plug this back onto the iDrive control knob, and this will give us the power supply. Let's connect our main control box in. This connects to the original BMW connector for the iDrive knob, and this will connect back to the knob, and this one will provide power to our controller. Yep, it connects. Put the iDrive connector back in. There are 2 additional connectors, as you remember, but for now I'm going to leave them out and just connect the iDrive connector from our adapter cable. Goes in this way. Hopefully you can see. Yep, it connects. And let's start the car. Foot off the brake for now. Turn it on. Oh, one more time. Turning on. Now, is the light on? Not really, not yet. Looks like I may need to download the app first to set the dips. So let me do this offline, give it a try, and then I will come back with my result. Okay, from the instruction, it looks like model dial should be 5. Nothing on the function. And then I'm going to hit OK. And it lights up. Wow, amazing. This is good. Now I think it works. And we'll continue from there without the app. Okay, now we know it works. According to the instructions, you can press 1 and 4 simultaneously to switch the color. I think it does. Yep, this works. 1 5, 1 6, 1 5 again. Yeah, it's going to cycle through different color settings. And the footwell light also lights up. Shut off the car, and we're going to put things together. This piece will be here, and then we can insert now. Let's remove the vents, just a cover. Pry it down. Okay, finally. Let's try this part. Put it in. I thought this is too tight, but it turns out to be good. This is the left side instrument light, and then the right side. The box is here. This goes to the left side, and then this goes to the right side. And I'm going to split the wires. Part of it will go one side, and then the other part will go the other side, so they don't clutter. Plug this back on. You can tuck these in like that, so it doesn't get in the way. And roughly, let's see, loosen the screws on top, 3 on top and 2 at the bottom, so it's easier to tuck it in. Cool. Good. And on the other side. Let's see. Push this back in. Good. So this is secured. Nice. Now the front footlight somewhere here. We'll tuck it in like this. This is another front Footwell light. Go this way. Mount it to the passenger side. This is another trim light for the right instrument. Looks like everything is routed roughly in place. Put this panel back on. We have 3 connectors down there, 2 connectors on this side, and then there is 1 connector now connected to the controller, which is right here. So I'm going to connect this connector first. Okay. And then 2 connectors on this side. And I will be able to close this entire panel, hopefully. Okay, great. It's in. Just make sure it's all clear, because if you have a cable under, it's not going to go in. Let's measure and trim it. That's good. Okay, pry this out. Give it a try. Wow, beautiful. Nice. Very nice. This is on the passenger side. Nice. For the footwell, I installed the light up there. The wire is not long enough, so I added an extension. Stick to the metal, face down. Nice. Same on the driver's side. Route it to the back. Okay. For the center console storage area, drill a hole on the cover so the light will come out. This is the existing light, so I may drill on the other side closer to the driver's side, I guess. USB here, the existing light here, and the new light. Okay, I ended up using a 1/4" drill bit. Yep, it's a tight fit. And then clear plug. It works. Nice. Reconnect the factory light. Tuck everything in the back. Should have plenty of room. Take a look before I close it. USB. Easy. And then we can close this up. Just make sure you don't crush any cable. And then we can put this cover back on. Nice. Beautiful. Changing color. Very nice. Wow. So I have decided not to install the door lights. Even with just a few trim lights and the storage light, it's already looking so beautiful. It's a very beautiful installation, and I'm satisfied. But I'm going to keep the door lights for future installation. As far as this installation and upgrade goes, it's terrific. I'm loving it. There are 4 different light modes, and to change them from single colors to color gradients to other modes, press 1 and 4 simultaneously. So right now I believe it's gradient. It changes, right? You can cycle through the different modes, and then to change color, 1 and 5 or 1 and 6, a different color, another color, 1 and 5 or 1 and 6 to go up and down between the different color themes. And then 1 and 7 is to change the brightness, the darkest all the way to brightest. And of course, you have full control on the app if you want to use it, but sometimes if you don't have the app, you can simply use the buttons to make the changes. And now we can shut it down, leave the car, lock the door. In a few seconds, the light will go off. Now it's off. And next time, when you open the door, the light comes back on to welcome you. So nice. And here is the result. The interior still looks like BMW interior. Now it has a modern layer of light. The dash line is clean. The footwell is beautiful. Even this little light feels like just part of it. The best part, you keep all the existing BMW iDrive lights, and the new lights are fully integrated into the iDrive system with button controls here. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. I'll place the product link below with an exclusive $20 discount from CarAktis. If Professor can do it, you can do it. Until next time, may the Lord bless you and give you peace. 平安。